Mic test. Hello. Hello. Mic test. Yan. Okay. 1250. Akala ko hindi pumapasok. Okay. Isang magandang araw sa inyong lahat at welcome po sa live market review ng the stock market today. Ngayon ay Lunes, February 7, 2022. At sandali lang po. Welcome po sa inyong lahat kung saan man kayo naroroon. Put up lang natin to. Okay, from kung kayo man ay nasa Middle East, sa Turkey, sa Switzerland, US West Coast or East Coast, tayo po ngayon ay live. At ito po si Benji Chodoro. Ako po ay isang retired bank officer na nagsimula mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007 at ginagawa ko po itong report araw-araw. At kung gusto niyo po ng content, iniimbitahan ko po kayo na mag-subscribe sa aking channel. Kung meron po kayong stocks na gustong ipa-review, paki-comment lang po sa comment box at aking ipa-prioritize. By the way, I am not a financial advisor and nothing in my channel should be considered as any kind of financial advice. Ang ating financial news ay tungkol sa PSE Index rebalancing, yung pagpasok ng Mondenisen at pagpasok muli ng Emperador, kasama po ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, February 7. At kung meron po kayong gustong ipa-review na stocks, paki-comment lang po at atin pong i-review. Okay, so let's now go with our headlines. Dito po tayo sa business world, ano? Okay, investors impressed by fourth quarter BPI rebound. Okay, mamaya silipin po natin si BPI. Emperador Mondenisen joined 30-member PSEI. 8990 Holdings files for 27 billion follow-on offering. Figaro launches keto-friendly products, plans for more pizza stores, and Converge plans underground cable network for stable connections. Okay, so let's now go to our main news on the PSE rebalancing, and this is on Emperador and Mondenisen joining the 30-member Philippine Stock Exchange Index. As you know, the PSE Index is composed of 30 companies who pumasa doon sa criteria ng PSE, and every quarter nagre-review po ang PSE ng mga kumpanya na nag-qualify at yung mga hindi nag-qualify ay inaalis po nila. So tignan po natin to, si Emperador at si Mondenisen ay magiging part ng 30-member PSE Index beginning February 14. At ang pinalitan po niya ay si Bloomberry Resorts at si Robinson Retail Holdings. Now, I suppose ay na-price in na po ito ng market, So this is the result of the PSE's regular review of the benchmark index and sectoral indices, which covered trading activity from January to December 2021. To qualify for inclusion in the PSEI, listed firms should be among the top companies in terms of liquidity and market cap. Companies also need to have a public float of at least 15%. The PSE also provides rules on the early inclusion of newly listed companies. Monde Nissin, which made its debut on the stock market in June last year after a record 48.6 billion peso public offering, qualified for early inclusion. Meanwhile, Emperador is rejoining the PSE index after it was removed in August last year. Okay, and then Emperador and Monde Nissin's inclusion in the Bellwether Index is seen as beneficial. However, it's a different story for Bloomberry and RRHI, ito yung Robinson's Retail Holdings, as they exit the PSE Index. So, sabi dito ni Mr. Barredo, maaring na price in na po ito, factored in, ang sabi niya dito. All sectoral indices will have changes in their composition except for the financial index. Monde Nissin joins EEI Corp in the industrial index, taking the place of Alson's consolidated resources. Teka, I think I wasn't able to put that up. Yan, okay. Taking the place of Alson Consolidated Resources, SFA Semicon Philippines Corp. AREIT Inc., Philippine Estates, and Primex Corp will be part of the property index, while A. Brown will be removed. Meanwhile, the A and B shares of ATN Holdings will be removed from the holding firms index. A and B shares of Metro Alliance Holdings and Equities will also be bumped off in the services index. Oriental Peninsula Resources will no longer be part of the mining and oil index beginning February 14. The index review allows us to maintain a roster of companies that best represents the entire market, said President Monson. Okay, so yun po yung ating main news today, and silipin po natin, 12:58 na po ang 12:58 na po ng hapon, ang PSE Index. Yan natin. Pero hindi pa po nagko-close, ano? 2 minutes to go. Last 2 minutes. Refresh lang natin. Refresh lang natin to. Okay. Flordelisa Briones. Afternoon po, sir. Kamusta po kayo? Mabuti po. Maraming pong salamat. Anong thoughts po ninyo sa ASEN at Converge? SPNEC, tuloy-tuloy pa rin po ba ang lipad? Sige, tingnan natin yan. Tingnan natin yan, Flora. So, sulat natin. Si ASEN. And then, Converge. Tapos, SECB po, pasilip din po, sir. SPNEC. SECB. And Flor, anong location mo? Philippines ka ba or abroad? Ask ko lang. Okay, so ito po yung PSE Index. 1 minute to go. Tignan natin yung most active stocks. Most active. Metrobank, Monde, BPI, Converge. Kasama na dito si SPNEC. SECB, nandito ba? O, nandito sa baba. Aha. So, it's 1 in the afternoon. I-refresh lang natin to. And then, we will start our review. So, let's go first to the nagre-refresh lang po. Okay. Tingnan natin. Mabagal lang po. MBT. Taguig City. Okay. Maraming po salamat, Flor, for tuning in. Actually, gagawin po natin to every Monday para maka-interact ko naman po kayo, no? So, tingnan natin ha. Check lang natin. 73, 80, 30. And then this one should also be, yan. Okay. So, nag-balance siya. Okay. Sandali lang po. I just want to make sure that we have the right figures for our index. So, 1 o'clock pa rin po ang closing ng ating index. Wala pa pong advice PSE. Let's check kung yan lang. Sorry po, sobrang bagal ng internet. Okay, the PSEI lost 76.05 points or 1.02% down to finish at 7380.30. And yung 76.05, ang comparison po niyan is last Friday's closing. So last Friday's closing was at 7456.35. That's 76 points down, no? But still, kung titingnan po natin yung ating moving averages are still under, which means that the index is still bullish and it is resting on resistance. Nasa 7400 po yung resistance ni PSE right now, but it is bullish. So after a climb in January 31 and February 2, it appears to be pulling back or consolidating at 7380 at this point. 1, 2, 3. Mga 3 or 4 days na po siya nagko-consolidate. So yung market activity po naman, 105 companies declined, 84 advanced, while 51 remained unchanged. The all-share index is also down at 0.87%. However, the financials and mining sectors are up, but the rest of the sectoral indices are down. Yung holding companies, industrials, properties, and services are down. So silipin po muna natin yung mga sectors, ano? Like halimbawa, tingnan natin muna si curious lang ako si Monde. Dapat na factor in na po ito So ayan, bumaba siya. Actually, na factor in na po siya, no? As early as January, the market already sensed that this will be included, the stock will be included. Kaya nung in-announce na ay factored in na po, no? So basically, the support is here at 1556, no? When I say support and resistance, these are not exact points, but these are areas. Si Emperador naman, tingnan natin. Down also. So in other words, dito pa lang, nag-expect na yung market ng inclusion ng stock, no? So dito, ay because of market sentiment probably, ay nagkaroon siya ng red engulfing candlestick. But the stock is still bullish as our moving averages are still below the closing price. Yan. Okay. Thank you po, sir, sa review. More power po at mabuhay po kayo. Okay. Sige, unahin na natin to. Yung Keflor, no? And then we will proceed with the most active. Tignan natin si MBT, Monde, BPI. Ay, natapos ko na pala yung Monday. So, unahin natin si ASEN. Ayala Corporation, Energy. Naku, bearish po si ASEN. Tingnan natin. Meron bang balita to? Material Information Transactions. Tingnan natin. Matters approved. Special board meeting. Okay. So, wala. So, yung pinaka-support po ni ASEN nandito po sa 9.05. And since our indicators are above the candlestick, the general direction of the stock is downwards. Yan. Wag muna natin lagyan ng resistance, no? Yung support muna tayo. Kasi pagka nag-break yung support niyan, yung pinaka-next support level ay, I think, pwede natin ilagay dito sa 844. Kasi malaki na po ang itinaas ni ASEN eh. Meron bang, si BDO? Tingnan natin kung meron siyang target price. AC Energy, 1280, yung kanyang target price. So, ibig sabihin po, yung kanyang 930, that's about a 34% upside or 35% upside pa yung sa presyo ni BDO, no? Na BDO SEC. So yan po si ASEN. Right now it appears to be moving sideways, pero this is just on the short term, ha. Yan, sideways on the short term. And from the looks of it, bearish po siya, no? 35 kasi yung relative strength index nasa 35, which is below the midpoint, no? So that's it for ASEN. And then Converge. Natin si Converge. Ako, bearish din to. Si Converge. May presyo kaya to? Tignan natin si Converge. Converge ITC Solutions 4050. So there's an upside of about 44% at 28, ano? So ngayon, yung kanyang support level nandito po. Kasi moving sideways siya since since November eh. Yan, no? If you see the 100-day exponential moving average moving sideways, and almost flat na po yung ating mga indicator, sideways po yung movement ng stock, except for the last 2 or 3 days na bumaba siya lower than the previous support level. Nandito po yung previous support eh. Nasa 29.65. Nasa 28.15 na po. No? Yan po si Converge. Siguro yung resistance natin, pwede natin dito ilagay on the short term, no? 32.07. But ang kailangan bantayan po yung support level, ano? Kasi ito support area na po ito. Yan po. Okay. And then si SPNEC. Uy, SPNEC. Nagkaroon siya ng pullback the past 2 days, noong Thursday and Friday. Otherwise, pataas po yung kanyang movement eh. But right now, kasi the past 2 trading days, yung Thursday and Fridays, mukhang profit taking po yung stock. No? Since its IPO on December 17, mind you, piso lang po ito, no? Nasa 220 na po. But it went as high as 221. No? So, if you believe in the stock, kasi renewable energy po yung kanyang product eh, ay you go for SPNEC, no? Or Solar Power Nueva Ecija Corp. At napakabata pa po ng CEO nito, yung presidente, si Mr. Leviste, no? Half my age. Not even half my age. Younger than half my age, no? Okay, nasa 220 na po siya. And from the looks of it, from the short-term indicator, yung 20-day exponential moving average, bullish po siya. Yung previous resistance po na naging support nasa 168, but it's already above and continues to move upwards except for these two red candlesticks here. Yung RSI po is overbought at 72. Pagka umabot po kasi ng 70 above yung RSI, sinasabi po natin ng mga traders na overbought po yung stock. Pagka nag 30 and below, oversold naman po yun. Ibig sabihin po nun, pagka overbought ay anytime soon, there is a possibility that the stock price may go down. Okay. So, yan po ang SPNEC. And then SECB, okay. SECB. Uy, look at that. May rebound siya. Kasi it has been going down. Actually, from here, from this point, December 6 to December 31, sideways po ang kanyang movement. Pero, nag-dip po siya dito pagdating ng January. Oh. So, yung pinaka-support po natin, ayan po. But, starting January 27 or end of January, ay nagkaroon po ng volume and green candlestick. Tingnan natin kung merong na-include kaya to sa index. Hindi naman So, sunod-sunod yung green candlesticks niya for the first 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th consecutive days na up yung SECB, and it is now above our indicators, indicating a bullish push or bullish momentum. 61.87 or 88 ang ating relative strength index, which will indicate also a bullish movement. So, yung resistance na titignan po natin, nandito po sa 119.38. Actually, we can already say that this is already at resistance, area of resistance na po. The next resistance will be at 122, and higher than that will be 125 to 126. Yan po sa SECB, and it continues to move upwards. Kasi po yung ating mga moving averages are now under the candlesticks. So, abangan po natin ng susunod na kabanata. Makikita po natin na it will test the resistance here at 119. Then the next one would be 122 to 123. Tapos 125 to 126. Yan po yung mga levels of resistance. But right now, I would say that the general direction of the stock is upwards. Okay, next. Tingnan natin yung most active, Metro Bank. Natin nga si Metro Bank. Or BPI na lang muna. Yung positive muna tayo. BPI. Sunod natin. BPI. Tapos, sunod natin si Converge. Tapos na tayo. SECB. Nandito na. And ICT. Okay. Tingnan natin si MBT. Then I want to do another Emperador 2295. Tapos na tayo dyan. Okay, let's do two more before we wrap up, unless meron po kayong request. So let's do BPI. Yan, bullish po si BPI. And it continues to move upwards. Yung pinaka-support po niya follows the EMA 50, yung blue line po. And right now, kung makikita nyo po, nagkaroon po dito ng breakout noong January 28. Breakout is characterized by a surge in in stock price plus a surge in volume. So yan po ang sinasabi nating breakout. And then nagkaroon po ng a sort of a consolidation here, pero yung mga green candlesticks po may volume, and this is another breakout here, no? Yan po. So patuloy pong umaakyat siya. Ngayon, if we will draw a parallel channel on BPI following the EMA 20 or EMA 50 as our support, ang pinaka-support level po niya based here would be at, or resistance rather, would be 102.54, while the support would be the EMA 50 at 94.22. So it follows that level here nung parallel channel. The upper border would be our resistance and the lower border would be our support. Okay? So after that, si Metrobank naman. May good news kasi si BPI. MBT. Yan, 59.30. Nagkaroon lang siya ng shooting star here, no? And a shooting star normally is not very good, no? Unless, of course, magkaroon uli ng green candlestick to sa susunod na araw. Pero hindi po magandang pangitain pagka ganito po